Yes, good day everyone. And today on Life and Business, hi Olajide BOY will be discussing and talking to you about the P's that helps your life and business. What are the P's that help your life and business and that can also help our lives and business? Every one of us are in this world together as at the moment, and we are all trying to do one or two things to make our life better, and we call it all a business. The first P we will look at is planning. Planning is essential in human life, and it has its own big value that send a signal to how your today will be better than your tomorrow. So the question is, how well are you planning your life, and what are your plans for life? Or you are taking the plans of life for you? It's a decision to make. Number two, we'll be talking about preparation. Are you really preparing when even though you're trying to plan? Are you preparing to execute your plan? Are you acquiring things, skills, opportunities that would make your plans come to reality? Or you just plan and let it go? This is another very essential thing. They say, he who fails to prepare should be prepared to fail. And that is an essential part of human life. Number three that we'll talk about is perseverance. How persevering are you, even though you are preparing? And how well do you persevere? How well do you try and keep trying and keep putting effort in effort to make sure you is better for you, or you are better for you? And how well is your perseverance? What is the hike of your perseverance? Number four, we'll talk about patience. Patience is a virtue, and it is an uncommon virtue. But the question is, are you enduring or you're patient? If you're enduring, don't forget, you're mistaking the value of patience. You don't endure a situation and think you're being patient about it. But if you are patient about the process of your plan, about the process of your preparation, about the process of your perseverance, and your patience about keeping the grind going till you get the required value for life, which is your projection, then obviously you always have a true value for your own existence as an individual. Number the fifth P is prayer. So they say the God factor is a relevant factor in human life, because we are not just here today as human beings. We are here today because we are destined to be here. Don't forget, a lot of spermatozoa or sperms try to eat the egg, but maybe just you become the survivor of that race. So the God factor is an essential part of human life. So prayer is very key. Are you praying or worshiping? There is a part that you should understand between you praying and worshiping. A lot of us worship today, we don't pray. Prayer is a communication between you as as a creature of the creator to your creator. So, are you praying to God, or you are just worshiping God? And how are you praying to God? Learn the rudiment of prayers and make sure you put it in adherence to your life. So, in a recap, the P's that guides human life are more than five. But in this episode, I will just remind us that these five are very key as we look at others in the next episode of Life and Business. The first one, like I said, is planning. The second one is preparation. The third one is perseverance. The fourth one is patience. And the last one is prayer on this episode. Till you should know that you cannot have a smooth process in life, neither can you have a, a fulfilling projection in life if these five P's are not in stringent essential or essential to your life. Remember, nothing is going to work if you don't keep these five P's to heart. And a lot of people say, how is my life like this? How am I here? But there is one thing. There is a super factor of all the peace, and that is a prayer. Seek God, and you will always find your way clear. Whatever religion you practice, whatever ethnic you practice, there's a factor of God. Even the pagans, the atheists, also believe there is a super existence, a super being that exists. So don't forget to communicate to your God all the time. Before I go on this episode, I want to remind us that we are all human beings and we are fallible. When you are planning, make sure you're not too rigid in your plan. Be flexible to identify what plan works and what plan doesn't work. When you are preparing or trying the process of prepare or being in the process of preparation, acknowledge that is a try and error process. You would have to try several plans to make sure it works, and preparing hard require you to acquire all skills that makes your plans work. Perseverance. Perseverance is an essential value that gives you the consistent energy to keep going in your grind. And patience. Patience doesn't make you lose hope, because so again they say that at the end of every tunnel there is a light. So the last part, which is always the first part, is your prayer. Seek the heaven, seek God, seek guidance, and you find your path to greatness. I remain Olajide BOY on Ayekooto TV every Monday on Life and Business. Come again, join me on the next episode next week, Monday. Thank you so much. Have a good day and have a wonderful week ahead of you.